Hey everybody, welcome to Malt Muser Whiskey Reviews. I'm Eric. Up on the bar for today, special uncorking. Arran, 10 years old, single malt Scotch. As always with an uncorking video, I will give you a nose, taste, finish review of this whiskey. I'll tell you a bit about the value, give you my final thoughts, and a preliminary final score. So this whiskey recently was the reviewer's choice in the Online Scotch Whiskey Awards. So I decided I would run out and get myself a bottle of it and see what the hype is about. Arran Distillery is on the Isle of Arran, Loch Ranza, and it is bottled at 46%. This is non-chill filtered natural color, all really good things to see right here on the label. Let's open this up. This is the bottle. So that is a natural color. It is ex-bourbon and ex-sherry cask. And this whiskey in particular has went through a rebrand as much as the distillery did just a couple years ago. So these are what the new Arran bottles are looking like, which I actually think was a good move. They look really, really good. Okay, so non-chill, natural colored, 46%, all good things. Let's get this in the glass, open up this bottle, and see what the hype is all about. All right. A weak pop on that. Okay. All right. Give this just a second in the glass. While we have you here, if you have yet to, take a second, hit subscribe. Make sure you don't miss my reviews. I put them out every Friday here on YouTube. I also do a streaming happy hour every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we'd love to see you there for that. Okay. Arran, 10 years old. That is the color we're looking at, and it's a natural color, which is quite nice. Okay. On the nose. Nice. Good sweetness here. There's some apple, honey. You can definitely notice the influence of that sherry cask a bit. Bit herbaceous as well, grassy. This is a non-peated whiskey. We shouldn't expect any of that. It's like a slight melon note as well. It definitely smells on the younger side. Really nice nose. For a 10-year-old whiskey, this is definitely showing its complexity. Not something you always get on a very, very young whiskey. A little deeper, I'm starting to pick up a bit of those bourbon notes. Slight kind of caramel. It's almost like a hint of a graham cracker note. Give me some raisin. Okay. Let's give it a taste. Sancha. That first taste, got a good body, creamy, vanillas, fresh fruit, almost like a berry. This is another taste. Develops really nice. It's mouth coating. It's a bit on the oily side. These casks are working really well together. You get the nice kind of bourbon cask notes. I'm really picking up kind of vanilla, light cinnamon, almost like a biscuit. Breadiness kind of definitely coming from the malt. And then that nice sherry, which is definitely complementing it with some darker fruit notes. That apple is still really prominent. More on the red apple side. It's not necessarily tart. Goes into a medium finish, left with a nice vanilla, almost like a malted milk ball taste. Good herbal notes. A little bit of citrus. Yeah, definitely a lot happening in this for a 10-year-old. So I'll give it that. I am going to drop a little bit of water on here. Like I said, this is 46%. I am going to just do about 3 drops. Give this a chance to open up a little bit here on this uncorking. Hmm. So the citrus is really kicking up here. There's almost a grape note to it, like white grape. Again, that kind of biscuit note, the barley. Smells really fresh. These these casks still seem to be married well together, which is nice. Hmm. All right. Rich, creamy, a little bit of a spice hit towards the back. It's almost like a pepper note. They did a great job with the sherry and bourbon casks on this. I will definitely say that. Again, finish is medium, getting more of like a toffee note now. The water has definitely extended this finish a bit, which is great. And the finish is really showing the quality of the whiskey here, because it's not overly tannic. It's got a good length to it. Really, really impressive. Mm. Okay. Bottle of Arran 10, going to cost you anywhere from around $55 to $60 USD. It's a little bit pricey for a 10-year-old whiskey. I will put the value at medium on this, maybe a slight tick above, maybe closer to medium high, just because of the quality of the presentation, the 46%. This whiskey is well put together for sure, and an interesting, honestly, pretty potent, high quality dram to have as your introductory whiskey to the core range at Arran. So let's talk final thoughts here. I'm impressed. I can see why the whiskey reviewers who put on the online Scotch Whisky Awards thought very highly of this one. Just to note, this was not the top pick of the viewer submissions, but it was in the running for that. Really, really quality dram here. Great marriage of the bourbon cask and sherry. This finish is actually still going for me, which is really impressive. This whiskey definitely is punching above its weight in terms of what you'd expect out of a 10-year-old. I would say that, for the price, about $5-10 more, I think about things like Kilkerran 12, which I might put a tick ahead, but has a similar profile. But this is impressive, and I'm going to give it a good preliminary mark, because I think this really stands out as a really strong 10-year-old. You would just love to see maybe a little bit less on the price on this. So I'm going to give this a solid 4 out of 5, which means I do recommend that you grab a bottle of this. And hopefully, if you can find it at a good price, grab one. I'd be interested to explore this one a little bit more. But as far as I'm concerned, the whiskey reviewers who gave this a great mark, we're doing that for good reason here. This is the quality dram for 10-year-old whiskey. Okay. With that, I will send you all off. Thanks again for checking out the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe and that thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will catch you next week here on NoooOOOooo Whiskey Reviews. Cilantro.